Some M1 student may ask whether we can use the function y equal to something and then we differentiate it and then we consider when x is equal to -2, what is the corresponding slope? This is work, but it's even more trouble than the general method that we discussed just now. If you really need to do so, the first difficulty is you need to write y equal to something in terms of function. After that, you differentiate it and then you consider dy dx when x equal to -2. What's the corresponding slope? Then we can use the corresponding slope to write down the equation. Y minus 7 over x plus 2 is equal to the slope that we just found. So x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 2y minus 19 equals 0. We change it to standard form so it may make the calculation a little bit easier. This is 2 times 5, so what we need is 5 squared plus 25 on both sides. This is minus 2 times 1, so what I need is plus 1. That's why I add both sides plus 1. Then we have x plus 5 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to 25 plus 1 plus 19. 45 here. Afterward, I want to make y be the subject, so y minus 1 squared is equal to 45 minus bracket x plus 5 squared. And y minus 1, both sides take square root. That's why we create positive negative here. Y is equal to 1 plus negative square root this item. And then this is not a proper format of a function. It's because for a function, certain input should only give you one outcome, but there is some uncertainty, the plus case and the minus case. Basically, 1 plus this square root is talking about the upper half of the circle, while 1 minus is talking about the lower half. Now I'm going to let fx become the first half. Let fx is equal to 1 plus square root 45 minus x plus 5 bracket square. Then we can differentiate it. F prime x is equal to 1 over 2 45 minus x plus 5 bracket square. Power of negative 1 over 2. And don't forget, this is not exactly equal to x. That's why by chain rule, we still need to differentiate this item. If we differentiate it, it gives us -2. X plus 5 power of 1. And then differentiate x plus 5, we get 1. That's why the slope is negative bracket x plus 5 over square root. We have the slope function, then we can consider a certain point. At x equal to -2, then f prime -2 is equal to negative. -3 divided by square root 36 is give -3 over 6. That means -1 over 2, which is exactly the same as our conclusion before, and then the rest to find out the equation are the same. So of course it's great if you know how to use differentiation, you understand what you're doing, but sometimes in some questions it's just simply more troublesome than some simple method. Even though calculus is amazing in handling slope or some reality case within an extremely short time, but however, it may not be the best solution for some of the questions.